Very not a happy Mandla Ngagazi, but his team have a free kick here. Find some way out here. Mutizwa lining it up. But Lutino, they work for it. Floats it into the box, but too heavy. Free kick. A throw in rather. Chiefs took it with the last touch there. Let's see what happens here. Frosler with hands all over Spacey. But Spacey was already going down there, but and I think that's why he's not convinced. He's still complaining about it.
Yeah, Frosler being a little bit naughty. Even those CBCs going down. If a referee spotted it, he was going to call it a penalty because you can't be pulling a play inside the box.
High risk stuff there. I think, as you say, I've seen those given. Now Katsande doing what Katsande does. We've got another opportunity from a set piece here. Monfort Golden Arrows, only 4 defeats all season. Even if they lose their final 2 matches, as you see this one in. Oh! What a spectacular own goal! Just as I'm speaking about their only 4 losses now, they could be on for another victory and a rare victory on the road against Chiefs. Oh, it's an own goal. I think it's Matrol that had the last touch there. Absolutely extraordinary stuff. What happens here, Kikomodise?
Look, with the lack of communication and also, given the fact that there was a good ball being played in a very dangerous area, and of course for Matoho, wanting to challenge for the ball, but also he's going backwards. So it's very difficult to play that ball, and that's where actually you'll be hoping that Vuma will come out and call for the ball and be able to catch the ball. It's just an unfortunate situation where as a defender, you want to go for that ball and be able to play it out.
Really gave Bruce Vuma no chance there. Friendly fire. And Chiefs find themselves behind. They're not helping their cause at all here. They have to do it again now, coming from behind. Castro. Katsande plays it back to Castro. That's going to be a throw in, is all that they'll offer. Well.
It's game on, TT. It's game on.
They have to do it all again now, Chiefs. They've already been behind once in the game.
And looking at the set pieces again, I think probably, Coach Arthur Zwanoglu told them that, guys, we need to make sure the set pieces, these are the type of probably maybe chances that we make, get a goal from.
Now, incredibly, that's the first own goal of the season in a game involving Arrows. Chance here! And well defended by Arrows. No ball. It's the first own goal in a game involving Arrows. And remarkably, no team has actually benefited more from own goals on Kaizer Chiefs this season. Well, the shoes on the other foot this time. They've had 3 goals via own goals, Kaizer Chiefs, and now they've returned the favor for RSS and Nurkovic here, and the chance here for Castro to turn. And scramble it away. Well, they've got to hold on now. Arrows, 27 minutes to play, and defeat here for Chiefs will kill off any hopes of a
guys, like I said, I'm not streaming from my platform because of they are on my platform. They're showing only Sundown, right? So I'm not able to give you guys the quality stream that I
Alexi being held. They are holding it.
At least you're able to see, guys. My apologies. As I said, it is only for today, guys. Sorry.
A 0-0 draw in Cape Town and or down in Stellenbosch, which would be enough for them. They got a point. That will be enough, at least, to ensure that the game against Chiefs could possibly be a dead rubber. I say that, but of course, Galaxy can mathematically still be caught by Baroka, depending on how things end tonight. Arrows would need Amazulu to drop points if they were to finish in the Champions League spot, with second spot. Still struggling with that shoulder. That's a worry. That is a worry from Noana. It didn't look too bad when he collided with that upright, but here's a look at that own goal again by Mato. No chance for Bruce Boomer.
And you look at it's 3 Kaizer Chiefs players. There's lack of communication there, but already he's committed himself. He's in the air. He has to hit the ball, and I think probably maybe that's where you expect the goalkeeper to come out and shot for the ball and be command that space. And I guess also Vuma hasn't been playing. He's not a vocal player as well defensively. And I think it's one of those situations as a defender. Once you committed, there's no turning back.
Reminder that in as much as we're talking about Chiefs and their top 8 aspirations, this one's going to go behind for a goal kick. As much as we're talking about Chiefs' top 8 places, at the moment their concern is actually should be worrying about a possible finishing in a playoff spot, because that is also a mathematical possibility, because they can finish as low as 15. If results go against them.
And that's the story of the season for the club. And I'm sure that with the players, having a different voice in the dressing room, they'll be looking at the position as well, because they've been vocal about it, especially this week, coming out and say they want to do well. They understand it, and they're taking accountability of what happened.
As things stand, if this game were to end this way, Chiefs would set a new unwanted club record of 11 defeats in a season. The loss against the Leopards was already their joint most matches lost in a season at 10. Parker works it wide. Possibilities here as Nurkovic. Look at the cut inside and a chance to fire one in there. But they get it back here. Zulu. Parker. They work it wide now. Need to get a ball in the area here. Nokovic gets up, but doesn't make a meaningful contact. Speaking of the unwanted records, the 2 goals this evening that the Chiefs have conceded mean that they've now conceded 38 goals for the campaign, which is now unofficially their worst. Their previous worst record of goals conceded was 35 in the 97-98 season. They had already breached that last game against the Leopards. This is, as things stand, they would stay in 11th spot. Leopards, despite being in the lead in their game, well, they are still rock bottom, I'm afraid, for Letoda Duba. Leopards now, in fact, things have turned around, because City have turned it around against Leopards. They are now leading by 2 goals to 1, Cape Town City, having trailed at half-time. Fakhri Lake and Abdul Ajagun have scored twice early in the second half, within the first 15 minutes of the second half, and City have turned that one around, which is why you see the table looking as it is, with Leopards now rooted to the bottom. And in fact, if that result holds, I'm afraid Black Leopards will be playing in the Glad Africa Championship next season. If it stays this way, they would be relegated, and Chippa United would be, as things stand, in the playoff spot, and they can still get away from there, and Stellenbosch can still find themselves.
My apologies, guys. My apologies. My apologies, guys. I get one separate. But I wanted to say that was someone and take it. So I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to show you something, but they are showing us funny things there.
How many times did we say that last season?
And last season they end up in the back of the net. And I think that's always been the story. You know, that combination is always going to be lethal for any team, with Manyama just behind Nokovic. You know, he knows Nokovic is one, and Manyama has the pass as well. And those are one of the chances that they've created. I think they need to do more of those to get more Nokovic on the ball.
Amazulu cementing their place at the moment in second. Could be a chance here for Chiefs to equalize, and they've got it. And it's a praise for Manyama. Well worked goal. Tries to come from behind. As he makes it 7 for the campaign. Now the outright leading goal scorer for Chiefs. Yes, Leboham Manyama has overtaken Leonardo Castro.
Titi, let me tell you what's common with both Kaizer Chiefs goals. You know, Ngobo driving through, and we saw that with the first half when Qatar did the same, and now Ngobo now being put on as a substitute, you know, affecting the game positively. And it's always encouraging to see Lebo playing, you know, within with this goal scoring range, and that's why he's most dangerous, because he does have an eye for a goal, he does have the pass as well. But you can see that today, you know, adding to his talent.
That's a great finish. That's a beautiful finish. That we saw we knew the keeper was gonna go down, and just slipped it over the keeper. 7 up for Leboham Manyama for the campaign, and Chiefs are back in it, and there's still plenty time to play. A draw does their cause no good. I remind you, it's all about 3 points for Kaizer Chiefs here, and ditto for Arrows. If they were hoping for a finish in the Champions League spots, well, those with Amazulu winning at the moment, they are solidifying their place in second. Amazulu in the lead against Moroka Swallows, or should I say Swallows FC. Tapelo Nyongo scoring from a penalty spot there to give Usutu the lead. What a
and he brought so much change within the team, and you could see, the players starting to be lively again, and getting the results, and the players starting showing up in Lenga and Mael as well, being one of the top players as well, that played a huge role in Amazulu's success. And I think it has been one of the secrets probably that the Devon team needs to tell us. Golden Arrows and Amazulu doing so well this season, being very consistent as well.
The Chiefs would move up a spot into 10th position. And they need maximum points. A draw is not enough for their top 8 ambitions. It's a set piece opportunity for Arrows. Mbutizwa Zuke, but here they come again. This is Zuke. Nukovic doing some defending. Arrows in possession here, looking for some runners. Then Zulu gets it away. Nurkovic combining with Castro. Good work here from Castro. Miami. Then Zulu gets it away. Nurkovic combining with Castro. Good work.
Hola, Manyama!
What a season! He joins Kabazwani and Bienvenu Evanga as the only players to get a hat-trick this season. Well worked goal, and what a fantastic finish. Ngobo unselfishly laying it off to Manyama, who was in a better position.
Yeah, look, Ngobo there, being very calm and give Manyama as well, not to rush, getting that ball, into his normal strength, right foot, and be able to pick a spot as well. Those are very, very difficult opportunities to score, but he's on the road. He scored 2, and this is his 3rd goal. But also, I think what's important as well is Castro having to we're taking on that players and being able also to look up and be able to identify Ngobo in that half space. I think that's a great run from Castro.
What a comeback twice.
Imagine if it wasn't because of that own goal. Hey guys, imagine if it wasn't because of that goal, man. I told you guys, na Chiefs it scored more than 3 goals. I remember I told you guys. I'm sorry guys. This link here is stuck, but you know what? It's okay. You know, game on. Ish, man. Why is it?
Look at those numbers. So that's how open the game. Has been 6-5 shots on target, 21 attempts on goal. Wow, what a game. Absolutely remarkable. We've only had 3 hat-tricks now with that one for Miami, and remarkably. But we've had plenty of braces, and just tonight alone we have Peter Salulile on a brace. And that means 30.
No, guys, it's not my network. My network is 100%, guys. I'm running on a high speed. There's no way it's my internet. It's the link that I'm getting this streaming from. You understand? So it's not me, guys. Like I said, if I was showing on my own,
So Chiefs,
you're gonna get a nice screen. So guys.
Start talking about a top 8 finish again now.
Yeah, looking at the Chiefs being in front for the first time in this game today, and they're looking to make a change as well. But all in all, I think the whole the way they've been playing, I think they need to fix that defensive areas, and then so that they can be able now to manage the game, because now they're in the lead.
So Chiefs suddenly now can certainly start talking about a top 8 finish again now.
Yeah, looking at the Chiefs being in front for the first time in this game today, and they're looking to make a change as well. But all in all, I think the whole the way they've been playing, I think they need to fix that defensive areas, and then so that they can
He was the go-to man, not for goals only, but for assists. I mean, he got 6 goals in the campaign in the Premiership last season, and had 9 assists. Most of them are for Nurkovic. And this season, which you would not have gone down as one of his best, he's now going to find himself as the top scorer for Chiefs with 9 goals. Can't keep a good man down, they say. Well, he can still add to that 9 goals, of course, if he scores in the final game, or if he gets another one here. Because, listen, the way this game has gone, you can't bet against more goals here. It's now going to take some discipline to Komodisa defensively. I think that's what Amakhosi and Dylan Shepherd will be looking for right now. They cannot concede now.
Yeah, especially when you're in a lead, with 8 minutes to go. And that's why the introduction of Blom in the midfield, I think that also helps them to be a little bit more stable and be able to control the ball. Because also, in this type of games, you need to be able to also defend with the ball. And KZ Chiefs need to be in control of that tempo, be in control of the balls, and take things a little bit slower. And whenever they defend, need to come back in numbers and defend as a block.
Gonna have to do something, show something they haven't shown much this season. As you see, to us for Ngobo since coming on. Remarkable, what an impact he's made in the game. What a season he's had, though, the young fella. I think together with Javulo Blom, this has been their breakout season.
Yep. And with Ngobo, I think he continues as well to show his talent, to show his quality, and he's very brave. Coming in as a sub with a game like that, KZ Chiefs know that they need to, when he comes in, help the team, affect the team positively, and it's great. The 2 chances within a short space of 20 minutes. And this is a young boy that has a very, very bright future.
Cheney, they call him. And certainly producing the goods here for Kaizer Chiefs, who have taken the lead for the first time in the game. And looking to pick up yet another victory here against the Montville Golden Arrows. Currently, Chiefs on a run of 4 matches, unbeaten in 4 matches against the Montville Golden Arrows. But it's not over yet. Good work from Plan Zulu's done some good work defensively in the second half. Ngobo in the caught in possession. Chiefs are gonna the hat-trick hero, and he comes on, makes way for Mashiane, another one of the Chiefs' young contingent that have had a good season. Happy Mashiane. The hat-trick hero, and probably the man of the match, Lebohang Manyama.
Hey, alright guys, this
and be able to put the ball in the back of the net.
yang khawata linkena guys, yang khawata linkena man. Ngiyabona bafana baka man, yang khawata man. Yes, yes. Yeah, come on man. This link you etsala ka yona man.
Yeah.
New beginnings. You get performances that you haven't been seeing all season from some players.
Of course, and this is the player as well that at one game he was put on from the subs point of view and then being brought out again. Lebo Manyamba, he has faced those type of challenges this season, and now with a different voice in the dressing room brings this such a performance. Sometimes it helps, just a different voice in the dressing room brings confidence within the players.
So yeah, he's had his challenges with the former coach Gavin Hunt, and come at a better time. They need the likes of Lebogang Manyama firing on all cylinders. Chiefs say they are to advance in the camp, keep this run in the Champions League going.
But guys, to be honest with you, can you see something? More Dylan Shepard today, they are able to stand up and able to give instructions. Why were they not doing this thing when Gavin Hunt was here? You see now, this is what the Chiefs were looking for. They were not doing this thing when Gavin Hunt was there. They were sitting as if yes, yes.
Makubela is the player who's down.